What's up, America and world? This is Andy Zimmerman coming to you live from the Chicago historic first night of the Chicago Bocce League. We have a big game with the Highwood Stallions facing off against the Elmwood Park Eagles. And as you can see, the crowd here is getting very excited. If you look over to the right, we have our Montucky fan section, a beautiful mural done by Mark Z and his boy Mexico. This club is really popping off. This is the most activity we've had in here yet, and we could not be more excited. We're going to walk you over here to the booth. A lot to look forward to tonight. I will be reffing a game, so thankfully I won't have to talk all night, but thank you for tuning in. Please tell your friends, and if you are watching us now, please hit that thumbs up button. Like, if you're not subscribed to BBN, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, subscribe. Make sure you get those notifications. Chicago Bocce League coming to you live on Thursday nights and Saturday mornings for the next 10 weeks on the BBN. We're going to kick it over to the booth to Mike and Alex.
Match. Hello. There we are. Hello and welcome to Season 1, Week 1, Match 1 of the Chicago Bocce League, a historic night here in Westtown, Chicago. How you feeling, Alex? Looking out across this crowd, the months and years of preparation that have gone into building the Chicago Bocce Club and populating it with this wonderful community.
Honestly, I think this is the first time that I'm really feeling it right this moment. There's been so much grind and effort to get this to where it is now. Even today we were cleaning up the backyard and filling up dumpsters and a lot of last minute things, but we're here. We've got a room full of people. It's buzzing, it's humming. We're so excited to show you guys the courts that Daniele Coglione laid last fall. We're excited to show you the room. And of course the players in the competition too. Tonight it's a big night for Bocce, big night for Chicago, big night for us.
I would say almost the potential. I mean, these are two coming into the season. We've got the Elmwood Park Eagles and the Highwood Stallions here tonight. These might be two of the favorites to win it all. What do you think? I mean, I don't know how much you're allowed to.
No, I get it. I mean, I think on paper you've got arguably the best player in the league with Anthony LaBarbera and the Elmwood Park Eagles. And then you have a unit with the Highwood Stallions who have a ton of chemistry. They play together. Their starting three is as strong, if not stronger, than any other starting three in this league. And I know what that says about, I know I'm saying that as another team in the league, Bucktown Billy Goats. I love my team. I can't wait to see what Chicago players can do now that we have synthetic courts in Chicago. I think there's going to be a quick opportunity to catch up to some of the Highwood players, but the bottom line is these folks have had access to the Highwood courts for decades, and it's made them really polished players, and you're going to see that tonight, not just with the Stallions, but with the Eagles too.
Do you think that the change of environment here, the Highwood players used to playing in they play a lot of PRV even when they play open bocce. They play in a pretty, I don't know if sterile is the right word, but it is kind of a sterile environment. Very quiet. You hear a lot of shushing at Highwood. Do you think that the noise here in the crowd is going to affect them at all?
I don't with the Stallions. I think they get it. I know that, yes, that has been the case, and there has been certain moments at tournaments at Highwood where that's been the standard, but I don't think it's been necessarily the player's preference. It's just what happens. And some of that is carried over from, culture standards from the 90s or 2000s or whatever. But these guys can take it. I mean, you look at Tim and Todd. These are two guys who are arguably two of the rowdiest players in the league. They might not be used to it, but I think they'll lean into it and enjoy it.
Beautiful. Well, we're going to get started here shortly. We are very much looking forward to the evolution of the Chicago Bocce League here, along with our sister league, the Ohio Bocce League. It's a beautiful thing already. It's going to get even better, and I couldn't be happier to be doing it with anybody else. So.
I couldn't be happier to have you, man. This is really exciting. And I know everyone's seeing us right now, but in just a second you're going to see those beautiful courts, and we hope you enjoy them. We hope you enjoy the product. and I'm going to go get ready to referee.
Awesome. Thanks, Alex. We're going to have Tim Tillari, owner of the Highwood Stallions, join us in the booth here in a second. But first, a look at our match preview. So, of course, first match of the season, first match ever for these two teams. No points yet in the standings. Points do operate on each series is best of 3. Each series is best of 3. Each series is best of 3. 2 points for winning in 2 games. 3 points for winning in 2 games. 2 points for winning in 3 games. 1 point for losing in 3 games. 0 points for losing in 2 games. So that's how the standings points operate. We got 3 teams in the North Division: Elmwood Park Eagles, Highwood Stallions, and the Park Ridge Penguins. And then in our South Division, we got the Bucktown Billy Goats, Beverly Jacks, and the Fulton Market Butchers. Joining me in the booth now, one of our Highwood Stallions, Mr. Tim Tillari. How you doing, Tim?
Good, man. Nice to be here.
Let's get your mic on. There we go.
It's great to be here. Unbelievable that you pulled it off.
All this guy right
You. Congratulations.
It takes the community.
Yeah, so we're joined with team owner, player, and manager, Tim Tillari. Tim, you come from Highwood. Your team name's Highwood Stallions. Just tell me what it means you were recently honored by the town and what that means to you representing your town in the first semi-pro bocce league in Chicago.
Yeah, that was the first goal for starting the Highwood Stallions. Being represented by the city of Highwood and being represented by the Highwood Bocce Court. We accomplished both. We had an unbelievable council meeting, ceremony, and gave the mayor a jersey, and we were recognized. And January 20th of 2026 is declared Highwood Stallions Day. So for me, growing up down the street and my roots in Highwood, it was special.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
I'm sure you're going to do them proud, and if you already have. But and then
cool.
just kind of like talk us through what kind of decided for your starters and your bench, and just kind of like what your strategy is going into this.
Yeah, we kind of had it, whether it worked out or not, was, Tom Michael, myself, we played in a lot of tournaments together, and Tom Holloman. We were fortunate with the first pick, and, Todd, club champion Highwood, great player, singles, no question about it. And then Tom Holloman, gold medal shooter on my side, and, I'm the pointer. So we've played many games together, and we're very comfortable with each other, and, we don't have to go much further than that.
I got you.
Interestingly enough, on the singles side of the court, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Highwood Club Championship was Anthony La Barbera, who's playing singles tonight, starting at singles tonight for the Elmwood Park Eagles versus Todd. And Todd, to probably a lot of our viewers' surprise, won that one. Todd Michael, not a name that's known very well nationally because he doesn't travel much, but a name that's well respected here in Chicago.
2-time Highwood Bocce champion. So
he's a
club
killer.
champion. Yeah, he's a sharpshooter.
Awesome. Well, speaking of our starters, let's take a look at our starting lineup for today's match. Thank you, Tim. Starting at singles, like we said, Todd Michael for the Highwood Stallions and Anthony La Barbera for the Elmwood Park Eagles. And our doubles teams for the Stallions, we got Tim Tillari starting at pointer and former president of Highwood, gold medal shooter, represented the U.S. in Turkey 2024?
Last year. 5. No?
No.
We didn't have a nationals. Never mind.
Mr. Tom Holloman starting at shooter for the Highwood Stallions. On the Elmwood Park Eagles side of the match, we got Anthony Martocci, co-owner of the Eagles, starting at pointer, and Julian Batula starting as their shooter. Yeah, we should be...
A lot of familiarity with all the teams and their starting rosters. They play together a lot prior to this even. Curious to see how they adjust to 3 different new things in the bocce world that they're probably not used to. The 2v1 versus format, the shot clock, and being able to substitute live, which none of us did. But we are going to take you to the match. Looks like they're about done warming up, and we hope to bring you a pretty good game. Thank you for joining us for our inaugural game for Chicago's first semi-pro bocce league.
There we go, Milan. It's been a long time coming. This was originally going to start before the Ohio Bocce League started in Youngstown, Ohio. But because the city of Chicago likes to take its time, we are instead starting in February. Get our mics untangled here.
It's a month.
How are you feeling the love?
This room is electric.
All right. Well, let's take a look at our discussion on the bench with Alex.
Oh yeah, I'm refereeing our game today. Is of course CBC owner. GM,
Two of them.
GM for the Billy Goats, and my dear friend, Alex Garr.
Alex Guerra and Andy Zimmerman will be our officials on the court.
I like Andy too.
You see the Highwood bench there. Or I'm sorry, the Eagles, Elmwood Park Eagles bench there. Donko Dickey, Robert Bertoncini, Franco De Luca, and starting at singles for the Eagles there, Anthony La Barbera. Last practice frame on this side of the court. From left to right, your players are Julian Batula, starting at shooter for the Eagles. Anthony Martocci, their starting pointer. Tim Talari, who was just in the booth with us, number 4 for the Stallions, starting at pointer. And Mr. Tom Holloman, number 44. You got 3 4s on that side of the court for the Stallions. It's like my tattoo. All my great uncles love to mock me for my tattoo. There's a lawyer in New York, like a DUI lawyer, who has these commercials. William Mattar, 444-4444.
We have that here. Glenn Lerner, 222-2222.
So they like to remind me of that every time I see them. Shout out to cousin Armando back in New York. I know you're not watching because I don't think you know how to open YouTube, but love you.
Flip phones don't have that access yet.
Andy's going to give a little spiel here to the house audience. Beautiful crowd here at the Chicago Bocce Club. We'll give you a look at our Montucky fan section mural painted by Andy's brother Mark. We will eventually the bleachers will be there, but they're not now. Another thing, we're still waiting on the city to move the electrical from over there.
Chicago. So just a quick reminder for some folks that aren't familiar with the shot clock. Each team has 25 seconds to make a decision and roll a ball. If they do not, they burn a timeout. Each team is allowed 3 timeouts, which adds 25 seconds to the current shot clock, not resetting it.
For those of you who have watched the Ohio Bocce League, the rules here are pretty much the same. The format is the only difference. It's triples, no walks. So doubles on one side of the court, singles on the other side of the court. The players do not walk up and down the court. They just throw the balls back and forth. So a little bit of a different dynamic than what you've seen in Ohio, but otherwise all the rules are the same. Shot clock, line fouls, all that good stuff. Like I said, best of 3 series, games to 12. Here we go. The first ever coin flip in the Chicago Bocce League, followed by the first ever balls.
This will be a great trivia question one day.
Who rolled the first ball in the CBL?
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We love to see over 200 devices before we even start our first match. It's great to see. Please, if you're not subscribed to the BBN, please subscribe for us. Click that like button. There it is. And hit that notification bell to be notified when we go live. The Eagles have won the flip, and here we go. The answer, to that trivia question is going to be Anthony LaBarbera and who else?
Right. And here we go. That was a nice first ball there from Anthony. Looks like Todd's going to line up to shoot it. Alexis soft, off the wall. Rafa got it. Clean. Excellent shot there from Todd. Did not secure the point, so he's going to have to roll in here.
That's a much softer shot than what we're used to seeing in Ohio, huh?
I've never seen him do that before. There you go. And that's why these are the singles players.
Anthony LaBarbera, Soprano. And a double target there, looking to bring his own ball down.
Did get the point there. It's a nice shot.
Todd's got looks like about 2.5 feet on the backboard. Of course, if he touches without touching anything else, it's a burnt ball. And there you see a great example of what we were talking about pre-match. Todd Michael, one of the best players in Chicago. So underrated nationally.
Hit the ball, but not where he wanted to hit it there.
Yeah, looking for the right side to stay in the corner, just chipped on the left. Todd Michael is going to have the hammer, doing a little dance. Anthony's got a lot to land on in the back. He can be a little bit aggressive with this point. Todd's only sitting one. This is going to be early on the Rondina, I think. Ooh. Beautiful ball. Todd's got a chance to make two and a chance to sell.
Might be a little difficult to sell, unless he chips it on the left side. That looks really good, though.
Danger zone. Beautifully done.
And that's two for the Highwood Stallions. For anyone tuning in, just to explain the scoreboard really quick for you guys. On the left side, the top one, 4 with the ball. That's how many balls they have left to roll. And then obviously the TO's timeouts left. Just in case you were confused by those numbers. That's an excellent first frame.
There's another trivia answer for you. Who scored the first points in the CBL? Todd Michael and the Highwood Stallions. Opening ball from Mr. Talari, right in front, looks like about a foot there. It's going to bring up Julian Batula. Probably see another Rondina shot, I would imagine. It's going to be a little softly. Rondina is for those who aren't familiar, the Rondina is the curved part of the court, about 8 inches out from each sideboard. Anthony Martocci, first ball of the season. Let's see if he can keep his 100% rolling average.
It's going to be a couple feet short there.
Yeah.
A lot of room. It's falling in nicely.
Yeah, there's some interesting, you'll see on this, like, inside, you know, this is court C here at the Chicago Bocce Club, the court in the middle next to it. We got 3 courts here, 75 feet. The court in the middle next to it is court B. The part of the court is Julian shoots his second ball right between them. The part of the court, the half of the court that is closer to the center court on the right side of your screen right now has some funky lines to it. So you saw Tim's ball take a right there at the end, which is what he wanted in that case.
That's a good fix.
And you see that one turn out a little bit. 1 ball left, or I'm sorry, Eagles are out of balls. 2 balls left for the Highwood Stallions.
I can imagine they're looking to see maximize scoring here. Just to add on the funky lines that might be on these courts, probably a lot of it to do is just they're brand new too. Take a little time for them to settle.
Tom Holloman shooting off the wall a little late. Missed everything.
Final ball here for Stallions. Looks like he got to where he wanted. If it falls. Ooh. Excellent point there from Tom Holloman. That is such a difficult shot. Right speed, right angle, right side of the ball.
Three 0 Stallions.
You got to feel good when your shooter rolls that point.
Biggest lead in CBL history.
Lowest scoring frame in CBL history too.
True.
There goes that. So the speed was good, but it leaked out about 2 feet to the right on him. So Anthony looks like he's going to line up to shoot this.
Anthony shoot this one. Backspin, trying to stick around. He does enough to allow him to shoot 3 more times if he wants to.
Yeah, you like seeing that.
Second ball from the Stallions.
He's going to leave a lot of room there.
Yeah, it gives Anthony a decision. He really doesn't have ball Paulino, because if he hits Paulino, Todd's got the ball in back. Anthony's just going to point.
Gets the point, still leaves a lot of room, about 2 feet. Oh, and there's that little probably funky line you were talking about, Mike. The line looked good, the speed looked good, and it just broke off. That might be too early. Oh.
2 balls back, though. La Barbera. We are going to see an interesting shot here, Milan.
Yep.
My Volo.
He might see enough to just go right at it. We'll see here in a second.
Volo, Anthony La Barbera, 1 for 1.
What an excellent shot. He probably had a sliver of that. Did that skip over? Did he shoot a little skip shot there? I think so.
I thought it was a Volo. I didn't hear a skip.
Excellent shot.
The ball's gone, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Andy? No, Andy calls one.
All right, Eagles get on the board with an excellent shot from Anthony. 3-1 ball game.
Anthony Martocci going in a similar spot with the Paulino as the Stallions. A little bit shorter.
It's a nice ball there. Going to leave a juicy target there, though, for Tom Holloman.
Same start as last frame. Difference being that Tim Tillari here does not have a stick shot. So if Tom sticks twice, they could still shoot twice, still shoot 4 times for a couple of points. Tim might stick around on one of his Rafas. These courts are fairly slow, but we're not going to see that.
Well, he left him a lot of room to point. It's leaking towards that ball, though.
Let's take a look at our balls here. Julian's got another Rondina shot.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Well, pretty tragic result for the Eagles. There are going to be 2 balls back for the Stallions. Tom's going to be able to shoot this for potentially 4 points.
That's where a bit of strategy come into play. And might not. Oh. Well, we'll see now. I already heard someone say shoot it, Tom.
Alex Garrett calls 3. It's going to be 4 points here for the Stallions. They're going to take a 7-1 lead.
Excellent shot there from Tom. Gets it to stick around.
Yeah, he avoids moving Paulino too. Anthony caught himself looking at the Jumbotron. That's a first here for Bocce. We've never had the Jumbotron courtside. See if, let's see, is there a good way to give you folks a look at it? Real quick, we'll go like this. We do have this for all the players and the fans. We got the Jumbotron courtside here, so they are seeing all their replays and stuff. Let's see.
Powered by Bocce Labs.
Deep Paulino this time from Todd Michael.
I think that's a smart strategy to probably avoid Anthony manufacturing something short.
Well, it's been working so far. Complete domination so far from the Stallions. Todd's first ball is, it looks like almost 2 feet behind. Anthony's going to come up a little bit short. He'll point on this. He probably only has to touch his ball. If Andy had to measure, probably only has to touch his ball an inch or 2 to make a point.
Nice roll there from Anthony. Makes 2, but Todd can clear this. Wide miss.
Just a 2.
Interesting. So, not the desired result, but he does clear 1 out of there. So final ball here for the Highwood Stallions. Anthony's still got 2. So Eagles are going to try to look to manufacture some points here. This ball is very important. But if it goes past like that, now he's set up. Anthony has a backboard essentially to just roll into here. So it could be a big swing here, 3 points.
Yeah, unless he moves Paulino. Just one. A pretty safe roll. His ball is behind Paulino. He can't really drag it to the back balls. Every point is pretty valuable, though, when you're down 7-1 against a team as good as the Stallions.
This might come up short. So Eagles chip away. Missed opportunity there for them. 7-4 is a lot different game than 7-2, but all around.
That's a big missed opportunity.
Yep. Knowing Anthony, though, I'm sure he won't obsess over it.
Here's a face of Courtney Strickland on the right side of your screen. She'll be playing for the Beverly Jacks on Saturday. First ball's about 20 inches or so from Anthony Martocci.
He's been about that distance so far this game.
Big target, simple shot here for Julian. Either one is good. He would prefer either or and not both.
Good clean shot there from Julian.
Yeah, their first ball is competitive. It's going to be tough to beat that ball 4 times. See if they can do it twice. Highwood Stallions representing Highwood, Illinois, a city about 30 miles? Not that far. 30 minutes.
Yeah, hour. Depends on Chicago.
Depends on traffic, but
yeah.
Just north of the city of Chicago. And, of course, the beautiful Highwood Bocce Club up there, as a lot of our viewers are familiar with. Host many times of the U.S. Nationals and international competition as well. Like we said, that first ball from the Eagles it's a competitive ball. It's going to be tough to beat 4 times. They couldn't beat it twice in a row.
Yeah.
And now
That might be So with ball advantage, Eagles are electing to roll. That might work. A little touch from Touch. One ball left for each team.
Paulino scatters. That'll work for the Stallions.
Nice shot there, but Eagles do have one ball, and they can manufacture some points here.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Julian's going to look to see if he's got a big target here at the end of the court. He's got this ball on the left off the wall. I would imagine that that's what he goes for.
I don't know if he'll kick over far enough off these courts.
I think it will. Especially if you hit it off the wall. These walls are pretty reliable. Wooden walls are notoriously.
Nope, and there we go, our first timeout and our sandwich man of the day.
Wooden walls are notoriously tough to predict usually, but because there's concrete behind the wooden walls here, they're a little more predictable. Although there are certain spots that can get funky and open up more than you think it's going to do. I would be very surprised if Julian doesn't take the shot at the ball on the left. I'm really not sure.
I can also see, though, if he clips point ball on the right, he could potentially get 3 there, the way the balls are laid out.
Oh, could he? I didn't see that. Yeah, they're going for the aggressive play, down 7-2. Julian Batula missed that by about a half inch. Went for the aggressive call.
I like it.
Do you ever not like the aggressive call, Milan?
After I fail to execute it, Yes. Then I usually dislike it very much.
I mean, he's looking for the right side of that ball. It just hits it just a little bit too solid.
Or like a centimeter over, and that ball's. It's a great shot, just not the right spot.
8-2. Point differential matters in terms of tiebreakers at the end of the season. But what really matters here is how many games it takes you to win or lose the series. 3 points for a win in 2 games, 2 points for a win in 3 games, 1 point for a loss in 3 games. Anthony LaBarbera, Soprano. So because that ball...
Oh, don't think he got it.
Because that ball was so close to Paulino, Anthony shoots this one with top spin, hoping for his ball to follow it down to the end of the court. And yeah, I think it just didn't quite go far enough.
Oh, excellent roll there. That's a 74-foot and 15/16 of an inch roll on a 75-foot court. And again, interesting call, electing to roll on this.
I mean, these guys are used to playing on 90-foot courts at the Highwood Bocce Club, and Tim Tillari just dropping dimes.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, Todd Michael. Tim's doing well enough, too. They're up 8-2.
That's hard. You got Todd, Tim.
Todd, Tom?
Tom,
Todd.
Tim. I think, oh, and it's going to be a little short here. It's leaking. So this is a very important ball here. With a 2-ball advantage in this frame and up 8-2. What you want to avoid here is Highwood manufacturing more than 1 point. And that one fell right into his other one. That might be a little too much. A little too much horsepower on that one.
Ah, there you go.
Thank you.
Is that your horse noise?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
We'll fix it in post.
This ball looks better, Milan.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Andy calls.
Great ball. Did it beat it?
Three is the call.
Two to 10. So, Stallions really unrelenting this game so far. Just taking every advantage they've had so far, executing at a very high level. And as I say that, they roll that ball.
It's not the worst ball in the world. They got, like we said, funky lines on this side of the court. They could easily, the Eagles could easily run into something here.
Yeah. Rondinas are pretty true, though. And looks that's exactly where he went.
Pretty simple decision here for the Stallions. Just, yeah. The first ball is 6 feet.
Yeah.
You're not doing yourself any favors by pointing. I mean, or by shooting, rather. The only reason you'd shoot really there is if you want to just give up 1 point, just concede a point, which, 10-2, not a big deal. This is how you could potentially give up a big frame, is by rolling 4 balls at this. But
you have to get the point here, otherwise you might be in trouble.
that's just tough. You put yourself in a tough position with the first ball being 6 foot. Tom Holloman. This ball looks short. Eagles with another chance. They haven't been able to capitalize yet, but they're going to have 3 balls back here. And it looks like so far they got a line at Paulino. I think that's what Tom's looking at.
A huge ball here for Stallions.
Yeah, Tom's going to roll one deep. Try and dissuade the Eagles from shooting Paulino. But the Eagles have tons of room to roll in.
Yeah.
Not tons, but they got enough. They got for these guys.
3 feet.
Oh boy. Oh boy, touch. Oh no.
Oh, okay.
A little lucky chip actually opened up the line a little bit more for himself and didn't close the gap really at all because that back ball is the best one anyways. That actually ended up being a great ball. Third ball for the Eagles. Julian is going to make a third point as long as Paulino doesn't move. You see that ball suck back into the wall just a touch at the end there. Julian Batula to make it 10-6. A little early on the Rondina, but it's
early.
3 times though. And the Eagles bench, Frank DeLuca, Donko Dickey going crazy for their teammates there. 3-point frame.
Well, we just missed it.
Pretty even-killed players across the board on both these teams. You're going to see a lot more visible emotion, I think, from some of the other teams. A lot more cheerleading.
Penguins.
Yeah. Penguins come to mind.
Us.
Billy Goats for sure.
Yeah. We got surprises for you. Surprises.
Just you wait, folks.
Just you wait. Tune in.
That'll be Saturday. Saturday starting at 11. Well, 10:30 we'll start the broadcast, 10:30 Central. Right here on the Bocce Broadcast Network. Todd Michael. Nice little soft shot. Very delicate.
He normally doesn't shoot like this. Unless I'm mistaken, normally has a lot more power behind his shot. I wonder, because these courts are so easy to stick on, maybe just decided to take some off.
What a ball, Anthony LaBarbera.
Rondina shot. Hit it on the wrong side there. Essentially just kicked his own ball out. And again, though, this is going to really present an opportunity for the Eagles here. What's the call here?
And the refs are... I'm not sure what that was. Todd loves these back wall rolls, huh?
He's on him.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, he really doesn't have a double target on his balls over on the right.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would shoot it anyways, the way he's pointing. Stallions stuck on 10. This ball is going to be in no man's land, I think, unless it turns back.
Interesting to see what Anthony decides to do here.
I mean, again, Eagles, multiple balls back. They really haven't. I mean, they've had that one 3-point frame, but that's about it so far.
He's rolling. I'm sure he's going to...
I would not have been surprised to see him shoot. I think Paulino's on the backboard, so...
Or that.
Yeah. And he's got to do it 2 more times now. The danger, I think, is Paulino being on the backboard. There's a good chance that you could sweep it over on a ricochet, especially off the sideboard.
Yeah, where all 3 of Highwood's balls are. Uh-oh.
You might get lucky here. It looks like 3 to me. I thought there was a ball off the court. What did I miss?
Oh, that might have been what that was. I think. Todd shot his ball off the court. Anthony's ball off the court.
Okay.
10-8.
Hey, here we go.
So huge frame there from Anthony.
Eagles rolling much stronger thus far.
Yeah,
than the Stallions.
They're finding their stride. Neither team's shooting very well.
You can ignore those season stats for now. Those will populate at the end of this game.
And as I say that, Tom hits a great ball. So, you're welcome. Eagles settling in, clawing their way back. Clean.
That's 2. We talked about this before, though. Tim Talari not having the stick shot. I mean, it allows them, they only need 2 points.
Yep.
Tim can shoot twice per game here.
He does have like a soft kind of lob, Rafa, though. It would probably stick around. You know what? It's a little pass, but that's not a bad ball. They are down a ball. Highwood has ball advantage, and what you don't want to do here is give up 2. Uh-oh.
1 ball left for each team. I'm pretty surprised. I mean, Tim hasn't taken a shot yet, but I don't know why they wouldn't go for game there. Shoot twice. It's a super short Paulino. Tim, another one of the top finishers at the Highwood Club Championships. I think he took 3rd this year. He actually, I think he beat his teammate Tom Holloman in the semis. No, quarters.
Oh, I have no idea.
We were there. We broadcasted that. That was after the Mario Massa tournament in September.
Oh, that's right.
This ball's gone.
Elmwood Park Eagles.
I don't get it, Milan.
Soaring back into this game.
I think we gave you too many animals to work with in this league.
Oh, that was a terrible mistake.
Folks, we appreciate you tuning in. The historic Season 1, Week 1, Match 1 of the Chicago Bocce League. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please click that thumbs up button for us. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We'd love to hear it. We got BBN West in the chat. Bill Barnett, how you doing? Billy? Yes, please teach Armando how to use YouTube. What's the I can't think of it. No, just it's a hopeless mission. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say.
Life.
No, teaching Armando how to use YouTube.
Oh.
Jimmy P, how you doing? OBL MVP, James Salvaggio in the chat. Love seeing all these names. Tim Wilson. Doug Hammond. A little patience, Doug. It's we're working with a whole new setup here. But we appreciate you tuning in. DCAT, OBL Commissioner, Danny Catullo. How you doing, Danny? Like we said, folks, ignore those season stats. Those will populate at the end of this game. 10-9. It was 10-2, Milan.
It was 10-2.
I still can't get over the call to. They didn't even
Think about it.
Yeah.
Well, they finally have elected to take a timeout.
Well, they could lose the game here now.
Yeah. I I'm surprised maybe they didn't elect to just take a timeout when the wheels started coming off a little bit, just to slow down the momentum of the other team. Take a breath.
2 timeouts left for each team. Todd's got to be going Paulino here. Got it clean. Todd Michael. His ball is more than halfway across the court from Paulino, but what a great shot. Paulino clean. Could be a game saver for him. Anthony's got to put in a good point here. Really, all he has to do is beat the point. He doesn't really need a great point. Todd's only got 1 ball left. Anthony's going to have options on what to do with his last 2 balls.
That's a good ball.
He's going to put in a great ball anyways, even better than he had to. It's about 3 feet. Todd's got to save the day again.
What a Paulino shot. That's huge.
Hey, that's going for it. But you put yourself in that position. Last frame, you had 2 short hits to make to win the game.
Uh-oh.
You don't take it. And then Todd's got to hit Paulino. I mean, Todd rolled, a couple stinkers to start the frame to put himself in that position, right?
Yeah.
As I recall, unless Anthony dragged Paulino. La Barbera to give the Eagles a chance at the game. Oh! Todd's ball is going to save him for now.
Nope. So he's got it. This is tough. Judging by where that Paulino is, I don't know if a shot would work because it looks like it's just going to kick it to the right.
Volo? Full court Volo, Anthony La Barbera. Why not? He's giving us what we want. You all thought the OBL was entertaining. We never saw a full court Volo. We never saw 1 Volo in the OBL, much less full court. He missed by less than a foot.
Yeah, I mean, that's 75 feet airborne. I guess those muscles aren't just for show.
I'm just glad he didn't hit one of our cameras. 11-9. Nail biter. What a great game we got here for you. First game of the CBL.
Yeah, this is a great start. Todd really saved himself on that frame.
San Diego in the chat. Mechanicville, New York. Lexington, Kentucky. Elmwood Park. Shout out to Elmwood Park. Elmwood Park. And I was trying to think of, I know there's a bar where there's a watch party. I think it's on I don't know. I can't see it. Shout out to Elmwood Park.
The Elmwood Pork Boars.
Elmwood Pork. Cash games, Dante? I don't think, there might be some cash games. I don't think we'll be going till 4 a.m. like we do in Ohio. Pat Peasant, shout out Toronto, Canada. Mechanicville, New York. Carm Emanuel, how you doing? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Kevin Clark.
Ooh, that was the point rolled.
Most loyal fan in the world, Kevin Clark.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin. You've been with us since, I think, day 1. At least day 2.
Somewhere between day 1 and day 2.
Yeah, big ball here for Tom, but that second ball they rolled, that could be trouble now.
I was looking at a picture earlier. Did I send it to you? The side-by-side of the first ever BBN setup versus what we have here today.
Oh.
Got about $25,000 more worth of equipment than when we started. Julian Batula, Elmwood Park, saving the last ball of the frame.
Excellent shot there.
Milan.
No mistakes can be made.
I mean, are we going to see an incredible comeback in Game 1 of the CBL?
I mean, that second ball Tim rolled very uncharacteristic, but he was, and might be gone too.
Yeah, Tom Holloman's going to be about 3 feet-ish behind. In the stats, that'll go down as a bad ball. Anthony Martocci, that's game point sitting there. To prolong the game, will we play one more frame, Milan? You gave it a chance. It's going to be long if it doesn't touch. Oh. And your Highwood Stallions win the first ever game
Oh, he's going to want
the
that.
Chicago Bocce League.
He's going to want that one back.
12-9. Well, I mean, at least they scored 9, I guess. But,
Yeah. I mean, you expect, if, on good teams, you go down that big, you're probably going to lose over 90% of the time. Because you just have to play so much mistake-free bocce and have a little more luck on your side, too.
Well, they should have lost a lot earlier, honestly.
Yeah.
Your stats, live stats, powered by Bocce Labs, boccelabs.com. Shout out to Dave Hoffman, Tony D'Onofrio, Milan Tomic, and the rest of the Bocce Labs team.
Jared. Hi, Jared.
87% rolling for the Eagles. Oh, 90%. We got to update our iPad here. 90%, pretty darn good way to start off the season, although that last one, got to have that last one.
Yeah, and interesting enough, though, what are we at, 65% rolling for Stallions?
Yeah, you're not going to see that very often, that the team that rolls significantly worse wins the game.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an anomaly. 12 frames in our first game. In the OBL, we played to 14 points in Ohio, and we averaged 13.87 frames per game. So it's always been kind of a colloquial. It's always been kind of. I think I'm misusing the word colloquial here. I don't think that's the right word, but it's always just been like this concept that on average, we've thought that whatever you play to X amount of points, the game is going to average X amount of frames. I've heard that over the years, but I don't think anybody's ever really kept track. So it's very interesting to see that in Ohio, after I'm not gonna try and do the math. After however many games, 40-something? No.
No, it's more than that.
4 per week.
12 weeks.
A lot of games. After a lot of games, we averaged out to 13.87 frames
per game.
Game.
What was this one just now?
12 frames. 12 points, 12 frames. It was almost a lot shorter. Probably should have been a lot shorter.
Yeah, that game could have ended in about 8 frames.
7-minute breaks in between the games here in Chicago. So we've got, 5 minutes left to go or so. Saturdays, we will be playing 2 matches per Saturday. 1 on Thursday, 2 on Saturday, 3 matches a week. Saturday matches the match starts at 11 a.m. Central. The broadcast will start at 10:45. We'll have, just like we did in Ohio, we'll have interviews with players, coaches, owners, all that good stuff before the matches start and after. Tonight we will catch one of our players or one of our owners for an interview after the match, so please make sure you stick around for that. Best of 3 here, so the Eagles are going to have to win the next game to force a game 3. They did finish out that game on a 7-2 run.
Yeah, we won the last 5 out of 6 frames, so that's promising. And Highwood really had to kind of dig themselves out of a hole at the end there with 2 really make-up frames from bad first 2 balls.
I keep going back to the frame where they didn't shoot.
The one shoot out twice to win. Tim.
Yeah. I mean, the ball was behind. It's a moot point now. They won. So congratulations. Another trivia question. Congratulations, Chicago. Highwood Stallions, first ever CBL
Trivia question.
victory.
Highwood Stallions.
Our league leaderboards after game 1. Anthony Martocci pointing 100%. That'll get corrected because he sailed the last ball. We might have to refresh, or are we good? We're good. So we're working with new stats crew here. We'll have to go back and watch the match and correct some stats. Of course, Anthony Martocci did not roll 100%.
No, that last ball was not a good ball.
No, it wasn't. We'll get that one fixed.
Yeah. You want Anthony in there?
Between games, we're gonna start. Next game starts in like 3 minutes.
Hey, you remembered though. That's nice.
That was nice.
Nice guy.
We'll get him in here. That was Anthony LaBarbera checking in with us. We'll get him in here after the match concludes. So great to see people with signs in the crowd. And
I love
we've got, it's a Thursday night. This is week 1. It's not even open to the public. This is just members only and guests of players. And we've got, 50, 60 people in here?
At least 200.
200 toes at least.
Yeah.
Great to see.
Yeah, this is energy. There's just energy in this room. This room's very alive right now. Everyone's excited, engaged. I don't think I see a single person walk away from the court that entire game. That's very good to see.
Nice to see some families here, too, some kids walking around.
Yeah.
So, hey, take a look at our
Montucky fan section mural.
the fans see themselves on the Jumbotron.
What a beautiful fan base we have here. Top tier.
All tens.
All tens.
Bullpen court here is court A. Just like in Ohio, we have a bullpen court. Players are getting some rolls in over there. Looks like both benches. Hoping to get called into the game. You think we'll see any subs?
I think so. Big thing right now, I think, for Anthony Maritochi, if he can just shrug that ball off and resume pointing.
Coin flip again.
To that, if he struggles, I think the consideration could be made. But if you are going to sub, I would say probably early in the game is better. But
according to that, he rolled 100%.
we had to clear the cache.
We'll fix it.
The cache.
We're getting there,
Yeah.
folks. I don't know if anybody remembers. So we've all gotten used to like these nice, smooth broadcasts, and the stats and everything functioning well. And the club. That took us 13 weeks in Ohio.
Yeah, we'll get better every week.
We're doing great already. Shout out to our new producer here, John Drawn, doing a fantastic job. He's got more cameras to work with than I ever had, or Milan ever had, or anybody in Ohio ever had. We've got 9 cameras here at the Chicago Bocce Club. So
They'll get better each week. It's already great right now.
The stat keepers, we got a whole new crew of stat keepers. So bear with us. We appreciate you tuning in very much for week 1. But what I was getting at was you think back to week 1 of the Ohio Bocce League, and you go back and look at that, and it's like it's a whole different thing. I forgot to set the stream output to 1080 pixels.
Nice.
For the first 2 weeks. So the first 2 weeks of OBL are broadcast in 720p. So
Everyone with a plasma TV was happy. So
I don't know what that means. Plasma TV? Do they even make those anymore?
no, that's the joke.
Oh, see?
I'm old, I guess.
You're too tall. It goes right over my head. Alex Guerra on the court awaiting the coin flip. We are going to get back down to our feature court shortly here.
Do we see any lineup changes? I don't think so.
On our single side of the court, Anthony LaBarbera versus Todd Michael, and our doubles players are yet to step on the court. We'll find out in the next frame. We'll get our scoreboard reset for you here, and we will be underway.
All right, and we're live. So, Highwood Stallions won the coin toss. Todd out with the first ball. And he is, that was just not good. It's because it wasn't on the back wall.
Boynton Beach, Florida. How you doing, Florida? Lincoln Park, Chicago. Guelph, Ontario, Canada. That's a fun word to say. Guelph.
Oh, hey there.
Guelph.
Me and my Guelfies.
Guelph. Guelphers? Guelphians?
Guelphinians.
Guelph. Ooh.
All right, Todd corrects his first ball.
I've never been a Guelpher. I Guelph about once a year.
I thought I had something. I want a shot there, Anthony.
We're both dressed for the Guelph course today.
Yeah.
That's enough of that. It is a fun word. I don't know why it's a...
We can coin it. The Guelph BN.
2 balls down for each team.
And Todd's favorite place is back wall.
He does love the back wall. So pretty commanding win in some ways for the Stallions, even though the Eagles crawled back into it at the end. But the Eagles did have the momentum in the second half of that game. We'll see if they can carry that into the first few frames of this one.
Oh, Anthony short and early. And that ball, can't tell from the stream, but that's probably like 8 feet away. So, very important ball here. Judging by his reaction, he didn't like it. And that's probably why. All right, so Stallions getting one here at least. Gonna be hard to sell. He elected to go cross court on that one. There is a bit of a slope in the middle of the court. If you draw a line down the middle, left side of it will pull left, right side will pull right, and he did not get over in time.
The sponda, as Mr. La Barbera likes to call it.
Is that a real word?
In Italian it is.
Oh, wow. And that's 2. I did not think that second ball was in. But Anthony left his a lot shorter than we could tell on the teleprompter. Sure.
Guelph Griffins.
Guelph Goombas. Nice.
Dorothy, thanks for tuning in, Dorothy. Rice Stouffer. Hunter Galero, Boca Raton. Nice. It's the wrong week to go to Boca Raton, though, Hunter. It's 60 degrees in Chicago. I'd imagine it's about the same in Detroit. Julian Batula, first shot of the game. For the Eagles.
Misses a little left. Interesting he took such a hard angle on it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not used to having this silly thing.
The mustache.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Thank you.
I got to find a new barber already in Chicago. I'm 0 for 1 on haircuts here.
Oh, I got you. Hey, you're in Chicago. The unofficial motto is I got a guy. I got a guy for you, bud. Don't worry.
That point's good. Stallions ball advantage, though. Tom is going to try and hit this one clean. He might go underhand because there is a chance at moving Paulino, but it looks like he's not. Backhand shot. Tom Holloman. There goes Paulino. Tom's going to get a break here, it looks like.
That works.
Got to make the hit to get the break. Great hit. Even better break. Stallions got maybe an 8-inch point there on the backboard, and it looks like the Eagles' ball is potentially, it looks like it's about a foot off the backboard, so they should be able to clear the point ball behind it on the left if they hit it on the right side. Julian's going to try that here. Misses to the right. He missed in the right spot. Well,
Yeah.
not really.
Some contact's better than no contact.
Yeah, in that case, it would be. So a miss to the left and then an overcorrection to the right to start the game for Batula. And Toch looking to keep up his fake 100%. pointing percentage. That's a beautiful ball.
That was huge. If that ball didn't touch, we would have given up probably another 2-3.
Ball's in.
Shoot it.
Yeah. I think they're going to shoot something. I'm not sure what the best target is here. Kind of hard to see how much space there is behind Paulino. Not sure if... Here comes Tim Talari's first shot of his career. Using the wall.
What a shot.
Wow. You're going to see this a lot from Tim. That is not Tim shooting slowly. That is Tim shooting at full speed. Beautifully under control. Pretty hard to sell here. Really hard to roll this far and catch the right side of this Elmwood Park ball on the right. So fairly safe roll for Tom.
Yeah.
He can be a little aggressive. Surprised he doesn't use
He just
the
went right at it.
Rondina.
If you're going right at it from that side, you gotta be a little more aggressive.
Another good shot, or another good start, rather, from the Stallions. 3-0.
Pretty fortunate in that frame to only give up one. Julian missed both his shots on that one. That's how you keep the pressure on.
Anthony LaBarbera, our first real good stick
Yeah.
of the Chicago Bocce League.
He's starting to feel it.
We've seen a volo and a nice stick shot there from LaBarbera, but still,
I think he's going to do it again.
well, still struggling to score more than Todd. But he's got a chance. Wide open ball here. He's got a chance to shoot 4 times if he wants. This is pretty far down the court. This is 60, we'll call it 62 feet down the court.
10.5.
Todd's going to want to put this one close to Paulino. Give Anthony a chance at hitting Paulino, or yeah. Anthony's got to have this ball clean now. He'll probably shoot this one underhand.
Yeah. Oh.
There it goes. And he's going to get the break. So LaBarbera is shooting that ball, what we would call with the international players, and, well, in Italian, what they would call sopramano. It's the underhand shot with topspin to bring his ball down the court. Because he had such a good chance at moving Paulino there, as opposed to what you saw in his first 2 shots, which the Italians would call sottomano, which is shooting with the ball over, or with the hand over the ball, with the intention of putting backspin on it, similar to like a stick shot in billiards, with the intention of keeping his ball further up the court, closer to Paulino, which Todd negated that strategy by rolling his third ball directly behind Paulino.
Yeah, that was a frame saver.
Eagles on the board again. A little quicker this game than last game,
Yeah.
right? I don't remember.
Let's see.
If I never questioned myself, nobody would ever know I was wrong.
I know when you are.
That's not true.
Don't want to be rude.
Anthony Martocci. Deep Paulino.
Yeah. That works.
Does it work? It's a bad ball.
It's not a great one, but
That's a really bad ball.
there's a contagious first bad ball. There's a theory of mine.
Wow, this could. If this isn't it, this doesn't make the first ball a good ball. This just makes the second one an even worse ball. That's a bad ball especially because of where it's located. It's on the left. It's on the opposite of the board side of Paulino.
Yeah.
So now Highwood can use the rondina to tuck near it, which isn't what they did. Timmy's ball ended up just as short as the Elmwood Park ball, but now the Highwood has a ball
Oh, goodness.
in the way. The Elmwood Park ball isn't useful at all. You can't really roll on it. I mean, you could from the outside, but that's just such a tough bump. Surprised that Toch didn't take that line cross court. Same line as his first ball, but just with better speed. Julian's going to give it a chance at bumping.
That should do it. Not an ideal situation, though, here.
Yeah, Alex calls two. The Stallions, what they should do here, in my opinion, is line up that front point ball in Paulino, which I think they have cross court. Kind of a little bit tough to tell without being on the court. No, they definitely have that shot cross court, ball or Paulino.
I was going to just steal it this way.
That works even better.
Yeah. Depending on what Elmwood does here, too, Stallions might have a lot of options.
Or they could have fewer options. It's possible that if you shoot that ball,
Look at this.
and it's going to be real crowded in there. Tom's going to have a shot off the sidewall if he wants, but it's not in. It'll work out. We haven't seen a ball within 4 feet yet, though, so far this frame. Some frames are like that. Like I said, real tricky spot on the court, this right side. Tom Holloman's got a peach here.
He knows that one. I'm about to see Highwood jump to a big lead again. Oh. 5-1.
This feels real familiar.
Just a little bit. Still a one-frame game, technically. So that's good. That's the good news.
With that ball, that brings Todd Michael up to 18 for 24 rolling so far this match. Sotomano again from La Barbera, and he is going to maintain point.
Anthony's getting aggressive now. Kind of almost feel like the team kind of goes through him. If he's doing well, I feel like the other side starts building off that confidence.
He's playing well. He's just, Todd has made it very difficult for him to score.
Yeah, no,
Big target here for Anthony. He'll go Sotomano again. Doesn't really want Paulino.
Oh,
Well, unless it goes clean and stays with his ball.
nice shot.
He's probably shooting left side of Paulino. He's probably shooting the big target there. Otherwise, he would shoot. You would think he would shoot Soprano with the top spin.
The Todd.
This ball's going to burn.
Yeah, that was a rocket.
Anthony's going to have 2 balls back.
Hot Rod Todd.
With Highwood taking down the first game, the Eagles do need to win this one to force a game 3 and potentially keep their 0-0 undefeated record intact.
And here's a huge opportunity for Elmwood. Those are big Todd, 8 for 10 on the back wall. First 2 ones that he didn't get there.
Should be 3 for Anthony. Should be pretty comfortable pointing into this. Looks like he's got about 7 feet or so. Hard to tell which ball is the best one from the Stallions. This ball certainly can't be short from Anthony. He doesn't like it. If he doesn't like it, it's because it's short.
Might still sneak in there. Well,
just made it. 5-4. All of a sudden, Milan.
just like that.
Highwood's winning. Highwood has won. Let's see. Let me look on my laptop. It's easier to see.
They won.
Highwood has won. Okay, not that much of a disparity. Highwood has won 3 frames so far. Elmwood Park has won 2 after that
one. It was
one.
only 7-6 in the previous game, too. That doesn't add to 12. Never mind. Five to 6. Oh, goodness. Oh, our first substitution. So Robert, man, I always mess it up. Bertoncini subs in for Anthony Touch. That's a big substitution. What that changes too is Robert's able to shoot, stick, roll, all the above, and it looks like Julian's going to take over rolling responsibilities. Or not. My bad. Nice shot there from Julian. Should keep the point. Nice recovery, too. He missed his last 2. And there's another trivia folk answer for you guys. First substitution in CBL history.
Mr. Bertoncini. Fun name to say. Not as fun as Guelph.
Guelph and Chini. Also fun.
Sounds like pasta dish with fish. Guelph. Sounds like a fish that would live in the Great Lakes.
From the Guelph of America. Nice shot. Doesn't maintain point though, so good shot, but this is where having a stick shot comes into play because you want your ball to stick around. Their next point wasn't even within 20 feet, but the way he hit it, and he hit it so hard that that ball just sailed to the back with everything else. You have to be conscious of where the other balls are on the floor, even if they are 10, 20 feet away. Stuck.
Guelphancini.
And, I mean, that's right. Anthony doesn't have that in his bag. And bring in Robert, who can do that.
That's our first real stick of the CBL. That's our first, we'll call it a color change. The Rondina helped it out a little bit.
Closest stick.
Closest stick, you're right. Anthony's would have done the same thing if it was as close to the wall.
That was a huge ball. 5-5. The closest the Eagles have come to elite so far. I guess 0-0 would have been it too. You folks at home are smart enough. And that's how you keep the momentum going. Oh, they do have the lead. We just didn't update the scoreboard. I'll get better at this.
Not your job?
To get better at this? I feel like that's my only job.
Todd Michael. Interesting decision to shoot that one with the backspin. Sticks it. Anthony's ball back to the corner. Todd could get a good break. He's probably going to shoot it off the wall. Straight at it. It's not going to work either.
Now Highwood is in a dangerous situation.
Eagles' first lead of the season. Trying to force a game 3.
I corrected it, Carlo, but thank you. Sorry about that.
The Chicago Bill Barnett. Who's that, Danny?
Probably me. Good ball there from Todd.
Ball number 2 from Anthony.
Oof. Just missed it. Still has a ball advantage, though.
He could. His other option is his ball on the right is pretty well positioned to potentially come in for point. Not sure if a ball would be point if it were sitting on the backboard. He's gonna roll straight down the court. This line is there if he can find it straight at it.
Not happy with it. I'm surprised he didn't shoot again.
Could have ended up with a big frame if he was able to hit it, but might have had to hit the last ball too in order for that to happen.
That's true.
Todd could have put in a better one, but
this looks better.
Got to stay straight for him. Got to get up. Andy calls it good. 1 ball left in the frame.
What a quick switch, huh? 3-1 ball advantage, and Highwood gets the last ball.
Tie the game. Todd Michael. His ball looks perfect. If it gets there, it's slowed down quickly. No good. Anthony's going to escape with a point.
Eagles.
It was a roller coaster of emotions at frame 1.
That was great last ball from Anthony, from missing a shot to burning a ball on the roll to parking one right in there.
Well, I think you're seeing it already, the difference between Chicago, the mentality in Chicago and Ohio. Just a lot fewer shots, a lot less inclined to shoot here in Chicago than they are in Ohio. I mean, we've got so far for each team. Let's take a look here. So for the Eagles, they've thrown 76 balls, only 30 of those are shots. 30 shots, 46 rolls, about 50% more rolls than shots. And for the Stallions, 20 shot attempts, 56 rolls.
Yeah.
This ball's in a good spot. It's a couple of feet short, but it's going to be real hard for Robert to get around this ball.
He's got a lot of room. I think he did it.
Looks beautiful. Should fade into the wall at some point a little bit too. There it goes. Big target though. Tom's got.
He's got a clear look at it.
I'm feeling sticky here. Tom's got a real good shot at sticking this ball. Well, you got to hit it to stick it.
Stuck on the back wall. Last ball here for Highwood.
8th frame of the game.
It's gone.
Somehow threads the needle, doesn't touch anything.
This Elmwood position to get 3 here. 10-5. Robert coming in, just making a difference right away. And this is something a lot of us aren't too familiar with. The difficulty of being a sub in a game and coming in where everyone's been playing now for over an hour and you are absolutely fresh.
Well, more than that, too. It's the first match of the season. You're coming in off the bench. You want to earn your spot on the team. We're keeping stats now. You know, there's
no hiding.
Yeah. There's a lot of pressure, and that's something that's new in bocce.
Yeah.
Before you play a tournament, your team is your team. You're going to play, no matter how bad you play.
No. You kind of dig each other through your lulls, right? Like, if one person's playing bad, you could probably get away with it. 2, probably done pretty soon. 3, early night. If that made sense. It did. Eagles now, 10-5. Looks like we're going to see a game 3, but you never know. And Robert just coming in and making a huge difference right off the bat.
Anthony with a pretty even plus-minus this game, or this match, rather. You can see +1 so far in the match, which curious to see if our if our stat is working, then Todd should be -1, right? Decent stick shot there from Todd Michael.
Another good ball there from Anthony. Another target for Todd.
Yeah, this gives Todd a lot of Paulino. This is another instance where Paulino could be tragic, could be the game. There it goes. He's going to get the break, though. That's a very lucky break for the Stallions. If Todd's ball travels out to the right or even stays in that left corner, or Paulino goes anywhere else, I mean, that's ball advantage back to the Eagles and potentially a chance for Anthony to shoot for game. That's a beautiful shot.
He absolutely whipped that one. 2-hopper. He launched that down the court.
He gets that ball way out there, huh?
It bounced twice. Hit it on the second hop.
Johnny Vivo, Joe Bonillo. Backstories on the players. That's a great idea. We will absolutely be working in, once we get through the first couple broadcasts with our brand new setup here, we'll start working in some more extra content for you. Todd had a double target. He hit in a good spot.
This could be game.
To force a game 3, he's got about 2 feet. Mr. La Barbera, superstar of the Elmwood Park Eagles.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
He's going to be glad that one's short. 1 for the Eagles. Game point.
Hardest one to get.
Game point. If the Eagles can score 1 more point, we will have a rubber match in the first ever Chicago Bocce League series.
Why not?
Thank you, folks, so much for being a part of this with us, spending part of your Thursday evening, tuning in for the historic Season 1, Week 1, Match 1 of the Chicago Bocce League. We are here at the Chicago Bocce Club in Westtown, Chicago. You look out the window, you can see the Willis Tower. We are right downtown in the heart of the city. It's a beautiful place. If you get a chance to come visit, highly recommend it. I'm Mike Sheldon. With me is Milan Tomic. You're watching the Bocce Broadcast Network. On the 1s and 2s, we got John Drawn. We will be live again on Saturday and every Thursday at 7 Central, Saturdays at 11 Central. From now till April. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please click that thumbs up button for us and hit the notification bell to be notified.
Nice ball there from Robert. I wonder if he's meant to do that or if he sailed it and it just worked out. We'll never know.
Tom Holloman. Where does it go? Half court. It's a real good spot. Their ball on the left might be useful. Hard to tell if it's blocked by the front balls, actually.
It skips right over everything, too.
Yeah, it is blocked by the front balls. Not going to be super useful, although they do have a ball and a half target with their front ball, possibly. Julian's going to shoot the double target on their own balls. This could go bad. And it does. That one really bad. There was a big chance at
that happening.
Not a big chance. Pretty unlikely that none of the Elmwood Park balls go down, but I'll tell you what, though, not the worst situation in the world for the Eagles. Up 11-5. You shoot the double target.
Something good happens, and yeah.
Yeah, shoot the double target on your own two balls. Very low chance that you're not going to end up with the ball. You're not going to at least cut down 1 point. Stallions are going to have to roll full court. And depending on where these balls end up, yeah, that's going to work out really nicely. Eagles there are better off not making the point. If they make the point, real simple decision for the Stallions. They just shoot, and if Paulino moves a lot, they could potentially get a big frame. Instead, that ball is probably about 16 inches out to the right. And they got two balls to try and cut into this lead. They got a decision to make here. Folks, after the match, you'll be able to head to ChicagoBocceLeague.com to vote for player of the match. Let us know in the chat who are your nominees so far. It's Tom Holloman taking a chance for a big frame. Beautiful hit. Tom Holloman, full court stick, hits that ball solid enough to hit it twice. Made a little bit more room, but more importantly, made a second point.
Yeah, a huge target to roll at now.
Two balls back, down 11-5. Got to at least make 2 points there, and he did. This ball is going to be short. Two is good, though.
Can't be short.
That far down the court, two is good. Neither team too upset with that frame, right?
That was a really good frame. The double stick shot or double tap stick in the back is great. Probably was that last roll back. There was almost zero chance of selling anything there. You want to get it there.
Tom Holloman rolling 6-4-11 this game. Thank you, Nicolette. Shout out to Harbor Country Bocce out in, what's it called, Bridgman, Michigan?
Harbor County?
Harbor Country. Todd Michael, bowling and shooting around 70%. As you can see on your screen there, shout out to Bocce Labs. All our live stats, scoreboard, leaderboards, all that good stuff, powered by Bocce Labs. Go to boccelabs.com for more info and stats. Those leaderboards will also be available on the Chicago Bocce League. Nice clean hit from Todd Michael. Force Anthony to point again. Ball advantage, though, for the Eagles.
Yeah, that first point he rolled, not very useful.
You'll be able to see all those leaderboards and all that good stuff, pointing streaks, shooting streaks. All that will be also available at ChicagoBocceLeague.com, along with player of the match voting at the conclusion of tonight's match. And like I said several times earlier, we will be back live again Saturday at 11 a.m. Central. Todd Michael, this is a huge shot. If he misses this, this is pretty much game.
Yep.
He said nope when he released it, and he missed by 2 feet.
That happens sometimes.
Those are frustrating. The ones when it just comes out of your hand wrong,
Yeah.
and you're like, come on. Todd's such a good player that he felt that immediately. Probably before he released it. Probably halfway through his shot, he was so like, oh no.
That's how I feel almost after every ball I throw. And when I wake up. What do you do here, Mike? A Hail Mary? You can maybe go for a reset.
Yeah, I mean, this ball's got a real good chance of moving Paulino. You got to shoot it. You don't have to shoot it, but I like shooting it. Either way, Anthony's going to have 2 balls back to win the game. Todd's got to get a great break here. And he skips right over. Game 2, Eagles. How about it, Milan?
I like it.
We got a Game 3 already, folks.
Why not? 12 frame, 11 frames that one. Eagles, that one. They made the substitution. I talked about it right before the game about when is the right time to do it. They saw a shooting opportunity for Robert. They brought him in. He sticks it, and the momentum stayed their way the rest of the game. Huge. Great use of a substitution.
Looks like the Eagles have brought up their shooting percentage there considerably. Stallions hovering right around 70% for both. It's about what we saw in Ohio. It was an average of about 70% for most teams for rolling, and then about 74-ish for shooting.
If you average about 70 as a player for a game, you're probably going to win most games.
Well, we saw, I mean, our league leaders in Ohio were 80% shooters. Our first in the league shooting and rolling was both 80%. So for all you tournament players out there who like to say, I shoot 90%, I shot 90% this tournament, I shot 80. Okay, maybe over the course of a couple games, but nobody out there is a 90% shooter, maybe Jose. 9 out of 10 is a lot.
Yeah.
To sustain,
To,
at least.
to consistently do it. Absolutely.
All right, chat. Well, who do we like? Who do we like for Game 3? Let us know in the chat. We got you pulled up right in front of us here.
Nope.
Well, I'm curious if anybody came into this match feeling ambivalent about who won and now has a team that they want to root for. At the conclusion of this match, we'll get a player from the winning team in the booth to give us some thoughts on their first CBL experience on the court. All these players very familiar with each other. All these players, as far as I know, lifelong Chicago residents. Elmwood Park is a suburb. You know, why am I talking about Chicago? You talk about Chicago.
Highwood is a suburb north of Chicago, about 30 miles away, hour out. Elmwood Park is west of Chicago, first neighboring suburb right outside. They have Club Manzini out there, which Anthony got his start from with his father, which we're all used to. Most bocce clubs have a familial, generational thing. This is why this is so exciting. This is kind of new. Everyone here is starting from day 0. Interesting game. The substitution worked. I'm assuming they're going to keep that lineup. You don't change what's working, right? But do the Stallions make an adjustment?
That was a pretty commanding victory, 12-7 in how many laptops all the way over there? X amount of frames. How many frames there, John?
11.
Right side of the screen. 11. Thank you, John. Shout out to John. 11 frames that game. So, like we said, we're going to average right around 11, 12 frames per game.
Yeah.
Frames are considerably faster in the CBL and the OBL now that we have shot clocks. We've cut it down in tournaments. We used to time frames 5.5-ish minutes. We've cut that down to about 3.5 with the shot clocks.
Well, that's huge. I think you and I have done enough of those 11-hour streams and 2-hour games that can take a toll.
Shout out to Timmy Wilson in the chat. Tim Wilson, Frank Popio is a great game. 11-11, best of the best singles. Game comes to mind. After 2 games, your league leaderboards.
Tom and Anthony dominating the shooting. Todd, who's been playing his team, I'm kind of surprised that his shooting percentage is that low, but he did miss the last 2, and this early on with not much stat keeping probably is what brought that down.
Very small sample size. Sorry to interrupt you.
No worries.
And like we said, first day for our stats crew. we'll review some of the tape with them, and these numbers probably look a little bit different after we do that.
Yeah.
A couple more minutes, we're going to have a Game 3. How about that, Milan? Day 1, Game 3. Why not?
Why not? Look at the differential. It's only 2 points, 2. So evenly matched, which is exactly what we want, right? Looked early on like Highwood Stallions were just going to run away with it in Game 2 too, and then substitution, and that was it. I think they only scored 2 more points after that sub.
Yeah, it would have been a real surprise to see a blowout, to see the game finish like that in such a blowout in Game 1. We talked about it a little bit before the match. These are two of the best teams in the. I mean, every team is great, but these probably, if there were odds set, these teams are probably both in the top 3 to win the league, I would imagine, in odds. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. Hey, team with Anthony, I think his body of work speaks for itself. Right? You can never count him out on the court.
Yeah, Anthony LaBarbera, who you're watching here for the Elmwood Park Eagles, one of the most well-known players in this country. Famously took Jose Boto to a 12-11 game. He had opportunities to win that game. If certain breaks go his way, he wins that game against Jose, and he would be the first person to beat Jose in a singles match. Besides Pat Pezin, he would be the first American to beat Jose Boto in a singles match in ever? I don't know.
4 score?
When's the last time Jose ever lost in singles? To an American? Maybe never. There has to be, somebody has to have beaten him, but I can't think of it.
I think I might have. I don't remember.
Did you?
Early on in my career.
Yeah. At some, you probably wouldn't remember that.
Before my double ACL injuries.
Anthony LaBarbera over here taking a swig of what I would imagine is some sort of electrolyte solution.
Grappa?
Either or. Shout out to the LaBarbera family. Always watching at home. Haley, if you're watching. Georgia.
I think she's here.
Is she here?
I saw a baby. Thank you for joining in for our first match ever.
Absolutely.
The amount of work you've done, Mike, and obviously Alex and everyone else here, and I'm kind of just piggybacking on it, but it is amazing what you guys have done so far, and it's only going to get better.
It takes a whole village, and if you could see everything that's gone on behind the scenes over the last days, weeks, and months to get to this point, you would know what I'm talking about. So, and part of that is you watching, liking, subscribing, sharing the broadcast all the time. We've got, it took, I think, 16 or 18 months to get our first 1 million views on YouTube. Now we've got 1 million views in the last month. We're over 200 million views overall across platforms. We're partnering with some big names. John Boy's featuring us.
Yeah.
The French, Donnie, the French Twitch streamer. Guy's hilarious.
Bonjour.
Shout out to the French if you're watching this back tomorrow morning. I think it's 4 a.m. in France right now.
Je t'aime.
You want to say hi, Andy?
Andy Zimmerman, folks.
Shout out.
The next game.
What's that?
We're going to start the next game?
Please do.
All right. And they're going to start the next game.
We're going to have a coin flip coming up in a minute here. The refs are going to go corral the players. That was Andy Zimmerman.
So, quick, who you got? Gut feeling.
I want to go Eagles.
Same. Sorry, I would.
The Eagles made the lineup change, like you were talking about. After that lineup change, the Eagles just dominant.
Yeah, they didn't have an answer for that. Anthony and Todd have kind of just been going back and forth at it the whole time, which is what you kind of expect from your 1v1s. And I think really this format, I'm interested to see how it pans out, but I really do believe like 1v1's probably going to be negating each other all season, and it's going to come down to 2v2s. It's a thought.
It'd be interesting to see, how the point differentials. Of course, we're keeping track of plus minus here. It's a stat which indicates the frames that you played, the frames that you were on the court for, which of course in the Chicago Bocce League is only half of every other frame. If you understand what I'm talking about, because the players stay on one side of the court.
Right.
I think you get what I'm saying. The plus minus keeps track of your team's point differential in the frames that you are on the court. So similar to like a basketball stat, where it keeps track of what your team scores versus as compared to the other team while you are on the court. So that'll be an interesting thing to look at once we have some more data down the line, is if teams tend to, if the differential tends to be more on the double side, or if the disparity is more so on the single side. I would imagine it's going to vary from team to team. Thanks for the water, Dave. Shout out to Dave Hoffman, Bocce Labs.
Great guy.
Shout out to Montucky Cold Snacks sponsoring the fan section. Beautiful, beautiful mural we got over there. We'll be featuring that more as the season goes on. Once ComEd decides to get here for their February 10th appointment, once they decide to get over here, we can move the bleachers into place. We expect
we're going live, folks.
Quite a few people for our first CBL Saturday matchup.
So it looks like Highwood Stallions. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he burnt the Polino. Maybe it's all these nerves. So first time that happened, if you're not familiar, if your Polino does not cross half court or hits the back wall on the start of the frame, the other team gets to throw it. However, you still throw the first ball. Rule explained.
Bill, don't worry, we got chairs over to the side here. We got so much square footage here in the booth.
This is nice.
Anthony LaBarbera, nice and sticky enough. He almost hit that one in the air, it looked like.
Yeah.
Another I mean, we haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen 4 stick shots yet. Maybe this is the frame.
Depends where this ball goes.
Well, Todd just keeps doing this. That's why he keeps putting the ball right near Paulino. This is a great target for a righty, though. Backhand again. LaBarbera sticks around. Yep, just enough. Well, more than just enough. 2 points sitting there.
So you know what he's setting up here. And Todd just, I think he got Polino, but it wasn't clean enough.
It's an extremely aggressive call from the Stallions to shoot Paulino with 2 balls back in the first frame.
I'm surprised at that one.
If he misses, he's given up an easy 4.
Yeah.
Or at least 3, you would think, unless Anthony misses, or unless he puts his last one right on Paulino, or he shoots it again.
I think you roll your third one and make him still shoot it again and then figure it out from there.
Well, it's just an interesting... He elected to play that pretty aggressively, depending on how you look at it, right?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, myself included, are pretty unfamiliar with Todd's game. So if he's a high percentage Paulino shooter, then...
Let him shoot. He did hit it. I mean,
he hit it.
Yeah.
It's going to be an easy 3, though, it looks like, for LaBarbera. We'll await the call from Mr. Zimmerman. 3 times, 3-0 Eagles.
Momentum still in their way, and that's a big way to keep it going in the first frame. Excellent frame from Anthony. Just putting the pressure on and sticking his first 2, or at least making sure they stuck around.
Alberico. Thanks, Brian. Shout out Brian Polance in the chat. Yeah, the Mazzini Verdi Club, Franklin Park. I've heard that club is struggling for membership lately, so hopefully that turns around for them. Seen that problem all too often back where I'm from, upstate New York, the Italian bocce clubs. But in my lifetime, that has turned around. Tom Holloman going for the stick shot. And
it's going to work out, I think. Bing bong.
And it looks like Eagles have the point.
You like a shot here? Looks like it.
It's a nice, soft Timmy shot. Rondina Paulu. That'll work.
Pretty.
Tim Talari.
That was his fastball. Anthony doing some coaching right now. I think he's telling him to shoot right in the middle of those balls. Wide left miss.
Yeah, he said, called that nope as soon as it left his hand.
So I think he's telling you either ball he hits will work. If he hits his own ball on the left side, he's going to clear out their ball, and if he hits their ball, it clears out.
Interesting to see Julian shooting in front of Robert. I would imagine that that's because of where the balls are located on the court.
Way late. Uh-oh. You really could just go at your own balls. I guess they're Rondina, but it's a tougher shot to execute perfectly off the wall and then into balls that are that far off.
Yeah, not sure if you can hear Todd there, but basically telling his teammates to be a little bit long here. He can be a little aggressive. Pretty hard to sell. You're more likely to make two than you are to sell, or at least maintain one and make some room. Tim's ball's got a
pretty good.
Great line. A little early on the wall. I think it just became a little bit easier to sell, but again, I can't exactly tell where Paulino is. It is right behind the ball on the left, the Stallions ball on the left, but just not sure how much space there is. Tom might chip in. Just one. 3-1. Again, folks, at the conclusion of the match, you got to give me a couple minutes to put the poll up, but you will be able to vote for player of the match at ChicagoBocceLeague.com. There's a QR code for you. You'll also be able to check out the league leaderboards and other info, as well as the link to the official CBL store. Lots of great custom merch. Shout out to Ike Sports, Lamont, Illinois. Anthony LaBarbera again with the Sotomano.
Might work still.
Clipped them both.
Did not get the point.
Ball advantage back to Highwood. Todd's got a stick shot too, so he's looking at where this Paulino's located. It's close to the Rondina. Highwood's asking for a measurement, and our referees are going to be nice enough to grant it to them.
Could be a smart call too, just to give him time to think about what he wants to do.
Sure, strategic measurement. Saw this a lot in Ohio. Nothing wrong with it. The refs are allowed to deny a measurement if they think it's obvious. In this case, Andy said, okay.
It's our first request, I think, right?
So Anthony was not looking at the Paulino shot off the Rondina like I was thinking. It wouldn't really make a whole bunch of sense at this point in the frame.
With 3 balls left for the other player, yeah.
Especially with both players having balls on the backboard.
He launched it.
Yeah, it's a tough ball. Could cost him the frame. But with Anthony being such a great shooter, he might have an opportunity to make an aggressive call. Or potentially, if Todd leaves this one behind, Anthony can lay on this. Anthony's got a decision here. He can either shoot the point ball with backspin. He can point and try and lay on it. It was a quick decision.
Didn't hesitate on that one at all. And that's exactly what you wanted. He's got a Paulino shot, though. He could clip that clean.
He sat on that ball perfectly. Todd Michael sticks around. He's going to have the last ball of the frame.
What a ball.
Anthony put that in a perfect spot for Todd to ricochet. And I guess that's how you combat it. He shoots so softly that he's so likely to stick. Anthony's going to try and steal it again. Highwood's still sitting point.
It's going to make it hard for 2 here, right? Yeah, I think so. He's burning it. The first burn of the game. Chipping away, one at a time. 3-2. So kind of tale of 2 games for game 1 and 2, and then this one seems to be a lot tighter. Anthony started out with a big 3, and Highwood's answered back with 1 and 1. Probably going to see maybe our longest game in this game. Both teams are settled. Everyone's rolling.
Bo Wetzel, all-star ref from the OBL in the chat. You want one of those jerseys, Bo? Don't worry, Bo. We got something better than jerseys for you. I mean, we got jerseys for you too, but starting to be able to pay the referees.
Oh, goodness.
Pay some of the volunteers in Ohio going into season 2. Looking forward to being able to do that. They deserve it. It's always the intention. Those who are involved from the beginning are going to be the first to get paid. This is not a one-off for us. These are long-term businesses and business plans.
Layers, Michael. Layers.
Layers. This is just the first layer.
So a very, let's just call it a blunder ball. Every once in a while, I'm sure we've all done it before, one just kind of falls out of your hand and stays in a different dimension.
He gets a sarcastic round of applause from the crowd there. This ball stinks too.
It's not ideal. It's in. That's good. I don't know. I'm trying to stay positive here. And that's better. That's a good ball.
Yeah. 2 balls back for the Stallions. Last one for the Eagles. Julian is going to try and find the same line if he can. Kind of similar to the ball that Anthony had to roll in the last frame to sit right on the Stallions ball. This one's going to sail on past.
This is bad news. It's not good there. Looks pretty good.
Bo Wetzel, the first ever superstar bocce referee.
Thanks, Bo, for all your hard work.
He's got thousands of fans in France. Shout out also to Paulie Saline, Mike Iamurray, Jake Penzero, the rest of our referee crew there in Ohio. If you want the name recognition like Bo, you guys got to learn to do backflips too. Three times for the Stallions, and they're going to take the lead 6 straight points for Highwood after a big 3 spot in the first frame for Elmwood Park.
Yeah, they're reining it in.
We are 4 frames into this game. So far, Elmwood Park has won one of them. And then we've got a 1, a 1, and a 3 for the Stallions. As you can see on your screen there, folks, after this match concludes, you'll be able to vote for the first ever CBL Player of the Match at ChicagoBocceLeague.com. Let's get your nominees in the chat. What do we got so far? Who are you guys nominating for Match 1 Player of the Match? Anthony, again, Sotomano. And again,
sticks around.
Todd just, except for that first frame when he elected to shoot Paulino, which, of course, in hindsight, it didn't work out. He did hit it, just didn't go as far as he wanted. It was a very interesting call. That's a call you got to make sometimes against a player like Anthony. Or you just, if you want to want him to death, you just got to be so perfect to win that many frames against him and to avoid giving up a big frame.
Yeah, I actually like what Todd just did with his ball here. He kept it far enough off to prevent Anthony. I think he did that on purpose.
Potentially. I think if he was doing that on purpose, the ball would have been on the left side of Paulino, where Anthony's is. Tom Holloman, first nominee in the chat. Tommy Holloman, a couple of times. Anthony, which you're going to have to be more specific. La Barbera.
You just nominated 9 people. Oh, that's good.
Bertoncini is a sub. Sure, good call. Tom, a lot of votes for Tommy Holloman.
If we remove those last 2 balls, Rob rolled. Yes.
La Barbera's shooting percentage and pointing percentage both ticking up there. He stuck that one backwards. He hit 2 balls. He might be sitting 2 points with 1 ball left for each player, in which case he might be able to shoot for a big frame. And
that's a crazy kick.
Todd might. I mean, this is a better situation. We'll see what our refs call. If Anthony's in for 2, this is a better situation to shoot Paulino than the one that Todd shot it before. Anthony's only in for 1, so Todd should point here. Straight down the middle. This ball's not short. It's out in the open for Anthony. Could stick this for 2 to tie the game.
Looks like exactly what he's lining up to do.
Going left side of the ball. If he hits it square, then great. Just misses the left side of the ball. Todd Michael putting Paulino in play just enough for Anthony to miss.
Follow your screen there, folks.
So it was only 5-3? Okay, my mistake. I thought it was 6-3 going into that last frame.
Nah, that was it. Yeah.
Those season stats, courtesy of Bocce Labs, will be updated after the first match concludes. Those are just placeholder numbers, so feel free to ignore those, but your match stats are live. Deep Paulino, Tim Tillari.
That's a better start. Oh, that leaked out. Wow, that. You know what? That's decent.
Bertoncini. It's interesting that they brought Rob in to replace Taj. Rob has one of the better stick shots in the league.
Yeah.
But he's pointing first. I mean, it's a great weapon to have in the back pocket.
I think that's something we're going to see a lot of in this too. Everyone's an excellent player, but there are some people that don't have specific things. And I'm sure other teams look to exploit that all the time.
How about Tommy Holloman putting up, I keep calling him Tommy. Nobody ever calls him Tommy. Tom Holloman putting up a +7 so far in this match.
They only have 6 points.
We got a lot of Anthonys and Toms being nominated in the chat. Is there a reason it's 1-on-1 on one side and then 2v2? Yeah, there are a lot of reasons. One is that there's a lot of answers to that question. We're experimenting with something different. 3 balls back here for the Eagles.
Polino shot coming up.
Yeah, a little bit of Rondina should be fairly. Oh wow, he shot that much harder than I thought he would. Caught the front ball. Paulino's still a great shot. He probably takes it again.
I think so.
It's more open now, and they've got a ball in back.
I think if he misses 2, though, they'll get the point anyway.
That's 2 points for the Eagles. Great shot, Julian Batula.
Nice recovery.
Getting back on target after struggling at times over the course of the match. Bertoncini's got 7 feet, and it's going to be short. 6-5. So the reason why we're doing this format, which many people have never seen before, like I said, there's several of them. One of them being that the depth of talent in Chicago is not what it is in places like Ohio. We have a lot of top talent here, but the reality is that, we have plenty of talent to support a league, which is why this is one of the founding leagues. But the talent pool is, it's not as deep. So that's one reason why we're only starting 3 players per team. Plus, we're experimenting with a different format with the inception of the first 2 semi-pro leagues here in North America, Ohio Bocce League and Chicago Bocce League. You can find them both on Facebook and Instagram. It's Todd Michael. If he sticks this again, it's going to be the same thing. Well, he just caught half a ball, so that works out better. His ball is going to travel down to the end of the court with Anthony's. So trying a new format. It's a little more dynamic than, for example, a 4-person no-walk, doubles on both sides. It allows for some added elements of strategy, deciding who's going to play singles, who's going to play on the double side. It's not as straight up as the 4-person walk where everybody has their very specific role. It calls for players to be more rounded.
Oh, never came off.
But that's a great question. This format is very new to bocce. Let us know. Let us know what you think of it so far in the chat. What do you think of the triples no walk format? Are we enjoying it? Do we think it's silly?
Oh, same thing. It just didn't come off the way he wanted. Maybe he needed. I wonder if all that play at Highwood, where that probably ball would come off a foot or 2 more. It doesn't do that here. You have to get some wall.
He's going to go for it again. Saying, what the heck? No way I missed 3 times, right? And he's wrong.
That is something rare, folks. I don't think I've seen him miss 3 in a row in a very long time.
It's such a finesse shot that he's trying. Speed, he has to hit that in. He's got like a 1/4 inch maybe a little more, maybe an inch of a target where he can hit on that ball for it to stay in for the point.
Yeah.
And he's got to miss by a couple inches in order for the ball that he's shooting to go in for the point.
They try to get them both to stick around, too. That is a tough shot.
Got a touch.
Or that. I don't know, the 3 Rafas at the same ball is a little crazy. He could have just rolled in. There was a lot of room.
Wow.
I mean, I get it.
Once you do it twice.
Might as well thrice.
Nice.
You're welcome. Coin it.
Todd Michael pointing 32 for 44 so far this match. His counterpart on the other side of the court, Anthony LaBarbera, 26 for 34 at a 76% clip.
That's good.
That is very good. Keep that up for the whole season. You'll probably end up top 5 in the league. Game 3 here in Season 1, Week 1, Match 1 of the Chicago Bocce League between the Elmwood Park Eagles and the Highwood Stallions, both out of the North Division. This game could very well end up being the difference in who wins the North Division pennant this season. These next few points could very well decide someone's playoff seeding.
Love the forecast. They got quarter zips.
They got warm-ups, yeah. Love seeing all the custom merch here in the CBL. Shout out to Bridget Reedy. She made a lot of that happen.
Nice ball.
And Ike Sports. You can find the link to the official Chicago Bocce League store at chicagoboccereleague.com, along with the player of the match voting at the end of this match. Julian Batula, ball number 2 for the Eagles, shooting 65%, just enough to pass. Nice and clean.
Nice shot there.
Long way to go this season. We saw one of our top 3 shooters in the league in Ohio, Pete Barach, who actually ended up with the second highest shooting streak at 24 hits in a row. He started off the season, I think after 2 or 3 weeks, he was shooting like 40%. Another player coming in cold as a sub, driving an hour and a half to get to the matches, coming in cold as a sub. And just something new in bocce. It's a different type of pressure. And we saw it affect the players more so at the beginning of the season, certainly, than at the end. Seemed like by about week 4 or 5, they were pretty used to the idea of coming off the bench and, just being mentally prepared to execute when your name is called. This ball's going to be way short.
And now, difference maker. Now he's struggling this game, and I wonder again if you think another sub?
Yeah. They might be sitting. Highwood might be sitting 2. Last ball of the frame, Julian Batula.
That's good. That could be enough if it gets some.
Wow. Is that 2 points, Milan? 2 times Alex Guerra calls it 2. He's going to measure just to be sure.
Giving up 2 with 2 balls in hand is rough.
Thank you, Paul. You will be able to watch your Park Ridge Penguins this Saturday. We will be live every Thursday at 7 Central, while the broadcast starts at 6:30. Every Thursday at 6:30 Central, every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Central, right here on the BBN from the Chicago Bocce Club for 3 matches a week of the CBL. You can find all these teams and the league itself on Facebook and Instagram. at Chicago Bocce League. And you can find more info at chicagoboccialeague.com. Sopramono this time from Anthony.
We figured it out that time.
Paulino all the way.
Where Todd likes it.
Hits it. I mean, that's exactly the shot that he's trying to hit.
Yeah, from the previous frame.
No, that's exactly the shot that he's trying to hit in that instance.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to hit Paulino solid.
And take it with it.
Wrong side of Paulino. Little kind of a curious angle that he shot that from. If he hit the left side as he did, his ball kicks out. Whereas if he shoots it more cross court, his ball probably stays more in the corner. Especially with the speed that he shoots. Possibly giving himself a double target on his front ball in that shot, but I don't think so.
He didn't like this one. Going to be about 4 feet short.
Todd, Michael squeaking through. He had a lot to touch there. The Stallions fan section loves it. They see themselves on the Jumbotron.
There you go. That's our Montauk fan section.
Bleachers will be over there later in the season. Anthony LaBarbera getting a little skippy, so putting a little air onto that ball. It's obviously a miss to the left, but the reason he throws that ball out there so far is gives himself more of a chance to not come in contact with that front ball or to skip over and hit the right side of where the point ball was sitting with a couple balls in front. Just missed his line that time.
I believe Andy said the calls won't still one Highwood right now.
Looked like it. On his own ball. Might make two. Anthony LaBarbera, what a beautiful shot to make two on the backboard. That's a huge difference, 11-5 and 10-7.
Yeah.
There you go. You want to vote for Anthony, player of the match? Scan that QR code and wait about 25 minutes or so.
What a 2 frames for him. 6 Rondina shots. 3 misses on the left, 3 hits on the right.
All right, folks, we're at 296 live devices right now. Can we get 4 more? Can we please hit 300 for our first ever match of the CBL? We've got more than 50 people here watching live, so that doesn't help our BBN numbers very much, but it certainly is wonderful to see the live crowd here. We expect a packed house on Saturday. And thank you to all of you for tuning in from home and wherever you are at the bar in Elmwood Park, up in Highwood. Donko Dickey into the game for the first time in his career. And he's going to roll a peach.
You know, I like the call. Robert struggled with his last couple frames pointing. I mean, he came in hot, cooled off a little bit. He was nowhere near on his last couple balls.
Tom Holloman. Stallions, 44. Ooh.
Got a bad kick.
Cuts his own ball out off the wall, off these beautiful maple, hardwood maple walls, mahogany stained. You should see the thought that went into every element of this building is extraordinary.
Yeah.
I said it earlier, folks, if you get a chance to come visit the Chicago Bocce Club right here in the heart of the city, take that chance. 10-7 Stallions looking to close out their first victory, but ball advantage right now for Julian Batula and the Eagles.
Huge.
Back to the Stallions. The Stallions have 3 balls up here. They could have a chance. Well, they're going to have a ball. Whether or not it's going to be easy for them to win the game on this ball is up to Julian here.
That was a big miss.
To give LaBarbera another chance at keeping them in the game, this ball is going to be short. not the worst position. This is a funky part of the court. As funky as it gets on brand new Coleone courts. I mean, these courts are about as perfect as it gets, but if you're going to find a weird line, it's going to be on this part of the court. Tom Holloman to close it out.
It's looking good.
This looks...
Oh, no.
Oh, it's going to be... Oh, it's the last ball.
Yeah.
11-7, game point.
Oh, you hate to see that.
3:06. All right, we're over 300 live devices. Love to see that. We already crushed our Ohio live attendance record. Dante, take that as a challenge. We'll help you out there. We got some ideas. We're going to get that live attendance up in Ohio.
Car wash.
Who's wearing the bikinis?
I got to do what I got to do, Mike.
We'll fly you out.
I'll walk.
In a bikini?
Yeah. All right.
Ball's in front. Quite a bit of room for Anthony. He's really thinking about his line here. Not easy to get around that ball. See that smooth follow through from La Barbera.
And he got through.
That's a great spot for it. Todd, being a lefty, does have a better shot at this than a righty would, but his front ball is not great. They only need one more point. He really doesn't have to be aggressive. If he can tuck one behind Anthony's, we might see another volo here from La Barbera. That's what I'm rooting for.
That's trouble.
Todd's just going to close up. Nothing crazy here. Anthony does still have Paulino off the wall or off the Rondina.
Yeah, best goal here is what? Try to block it up as much as you can, right?
This ball can be a little bit aggressive. If it's long, you really don't mind. And if you do this, you're even happier. Come on, Anthony. Volo, 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 volo.
We'll see.
Here we go. Oh, no, he's going Sotomano off the wall. Or he might have it around on the right side. Sotomano off the wall. A little early on the wall.
That had some kick off the wall.
Yeah. These walls, like I said, pretty reliable, but they are wood, and it's not going to be quite as reliable as concrete. One more time, he'd like Paulino better, and that'll just about close out the game. He's going to shoot Paulino probably off the Rondina. Might take the same shot off the wall since he's already learned the spot with the first two shots to prolong the game. La Barbera. Oh, that's a reset. That's a frame reset. La Barbera. Paulino skips up and catches the fence. And that,
it bounced off the other ball.
In Chicago, folks, that is out of bounds. We will replay the frame. Anthony La Barbera saves the game for his team. I mean, he hits like 4 balls with a shot. He catches the front ball first, then Paulino, then it hits the back ball, and then it hits the fence. So much had to go right for him for that to work out.
I think I had this prop bet. What a shot. That's one way to stay in it. Similar start to the previous frame.
See if Anthony can stick one. Does he stay up? Yes, he does. Maintains the point. Yeah. That's one. I haven't seen it yet, Milan, but I mean, it's another frame where he might have a chance to shoot 4 times, stick 4 times for maybe a big frame. Todd just keeps putting it right near Paulino, though. Anthony will shoot this, I would imagine, stick shot again.
Yep.
He's going a little aggressive here. Beautiful shot, Anthony La Barbera. How about that? This makes Todd's decision easy, though. Todd's going to shoot this cross court. He's going to favor the left side of Paulino. He's got either or. Here comes the shot. Hits Paulino. Goes right to his balls. And the Eagles are in a deep, deep hole here. 2 balls back, though, for Anthony.
He doesn't like it.
Short. Very short.
Well,
can he make the correction? 3 game points sitting there. Anthony's got 14, 15 inches on the backboard to point in. He's got to touch Paulino for it to be good. Does it touch? It lays right on it. 1 more ball for the Stallions. If Todd hits it, they probably win. They've got 3 balls to 1 down on the backboard. Todd Michael for possibly the win. Full court. Miss. Anthony La Barbera puts a peach right on Paulino to prolong the game. 11-8.
what a ball.
How much of a difference could that ball potentially make in their season? If they're able to come back and win this game, we're going to see Donko Dickey, a new lead pointer for the Stallions, or for the Eagles, rather, who actually, Donko plays out of Highwood. Didn't get drafted by the Stallions. Picked up by the Eagles in, I believe, the 6th round. Trying to show the Stallions that maybe they made a mistake.
I think they just had a pants rule.
Yeah, we have never seen him in pants, have we?
I have a theory.
Not a great ball, but not a bad ball. It's going to be tough. Maybe tough might not be the right word, but it won't be easy for the Stallions to beat this 4 times, especially rolling at 63%.
Oh, it's going to work, but yeesh.
Ball advantage still for the Stallions, though.
Kind of an interesting development. Just the pointing seems to be kind of getting a little more wider spaced on this side. And that's Post trouble.
That might sink the Eagles. Julian's going to shoot Paulino with ball number 3. Figuring that any point that he makes, Tom is just going to shoot out. It's a miss. He'll have to shoot Paulino again. Not sure if either of his balls made it to the backboard. Yeah, so there. It's
not good.
This is terrible. Although, all right, he's in. Looked a little quicker on screen to me, but Julian shooting Paulino, hoping for a really good break. Going to be 2 balls back for the Stallions. And that'll do it, folks. Game 3 of the match goes to the Highwood Stallions, and they take this one down 12-9 in the first game. Stallions, 12-7, game 2, Eagles, and 12-8 Stallions in game 3 for your first ever CBL match victory. We're going to get Stallions.
Todd?
We'll get Todd Michael,
Yeah.
a word from Todd Michael in the booth. Thanks, Milan. Here's your Match 1 stats presented by Bocce Labs. Todd Michael, how you doing, Todd?
I'm great. It was a relief. 3 games. It was a grueling 3 games, and going head-to-head with Anthony, you never know what's going to happen. But it was a lot of fun. The crowd was into it, which was awesome, and it was a good, opening kickoff first experience.
Walk us through frame 1 of Game 3 with 2 balls back apiece. You decided to shoot Paulino.
Well, if I lag it in there again, he's probably going to shoot it out, and then in which case I've got 1 chance to hit the Paulino down. So rather than give myself 1 chance, I figured might as well give myself 2 tries at the Paulino. I hit it, but I didn't hit it square enough, and so he still had 2 points after, but had to go for it.
Sure. Give us a little idea what you expected coming into today with playing in this environment versus what you experienced.
I was expecting the hype. I love the hype. I love when there's a crowd. It's fun. People were excited. Thursday night, so it's a night that people can come out and get loose. So to be honest, I was expecting something like this, but it was just awesome. Well executed. The refs were great. The crowd was into it, and it was just a fun night.
How long have you been playing bocce, Todd?
I moved up to Highwood in 2013 or 14 and been playing ever since then.
Did you ever think that one day you'd be playing semi-professionally on TV in front of thousands of people?
No, but it's hilarious, and it's so funny with the Olympics on. Everybody's like, oh, you got to get into curling, but one day bocce's going to be in the Olympics, and
sure.
So we're holding out.
Absolutely.
That's our goal.
But it's I've been playing for a little over 10 years, and I've met so many great people because of it, and so many new friendships.
And what does it mean to you to be able to represent the city of Highwood?
Oh, it's great. Well, my wife grew up in Highwood, and her parents and grandparents helped build the club, and so when they signed off on me joining the club, it meant a lot, and I try to just represent their family.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on taking down the historic first ever match win of the Chicago Bocce League,
Appreciate
and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Todd.
it. Thanks for having me, guys.
Coming back.
Well, folks, we will be back Saturday at 10:30 Central, right here on the Bocce Broadcast Network. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please click the thumbs up button on today's stream if you haven't done so yet. That's all I got. Congratulations to the Highwood Stallions taking down the Elmwood Park Eagles in 3 games for the first ever CBL match victory. From everybody here at the Chicago Bocce Club, thank you to our entire crew, our hosts, the stat keepers, our producer, John Drawn. From myself and Milan Tomic, this has been a production of the Bocce Broadcast Network. We will see you on Saturday, and until then, you take it easy.